Guys, welcome back to HND Logs. आज हम बात करने वाले हैं how to get field job in Canada, US, UK, no matter where you are immigrated in that particular country. And I guess this point matters to each and every person on this earth, no matter where they are, even in their home countries as well. Other than that, this video is not gonna be any kind of bullshit. Each and every point are gonna be accurate, practical, applicable, rather than I'm not going to just discuss the points which are available on Google or which are already discussed by some people, which are very generic and very general. This is going to be absolute epic video. If you're going to enjoy, I know that you are going to be enjoying that video. Hit the like button so we can get some support and love from you guys. The first point is market and the job demands. It matters 80%. Without that, it's really hard to get a job. If I have to put it in an example, if you want to get a job in an IT field in USA, you have to go to Silicon Valley, which is as simple as that. So same like that, and in practical life, like I chose Alberta in Canada because while I was searching the particular country and province where I have to move when I was coming in Canada, I found Alberta because that's the main hub for oil and gas industry. I did my chemical engineering from India and I did petroleum engineering here as well. So it was easy to get a job in a field in Alberta for me because that's what I studied. So that's why location matter a lot. If you're trying to find oil and gas job in Silicon Valley, it's going to be totally different, right? It's like just shooting arrow without any target. So very careful while you're choosing a location where you're moving. It always should be familiar and it should be more beneficial to your field rather than just going on behalf of somebody's suggestion. Try to research by yourself. So yes, market matters a lot. So second point, once you reach the location or a place where you have the higher chances to get a field job compared to other guys, then next what? So you have to be very competitive, aggressive, different while you are applying for that particular job instead of just a normal guy. Because you and me both know that there was a massive immigration wave in last 5 years in Canada, US, UK, New Zealand, Australia, no matter where you are saying about. So due to that reason, I know there's just for like one particular or two particular job posting, there will be more than 200 or 300 job applications. So now what? So you have to be different compared to the normal guy. And when I say you have to be different, like you have to be very sharp with your resume. You have to be very impressible in interview. You have to be very sharp while you're talking with that particular guy. During your interview, you have to be very clear about the fundamentals of that particular job posting. You must have some insight about the job, what you're gonna do compared to the normal guy, so you can be like you can perform very better even if you get like if you get selected in an interview. So skills matter a lot. Instead of putting it on resume, you have to be very careful how you put your skills in a resume, which are not just like normal skills like hey, communication skill, computer skills, blah blah. No, you have to write down the exact particular skills which you require for that particular job. If you are like if I have to give example, so if as I studied petroleum engineering, while I was looking for my particular job field job, sorry. So there was certain requirement for certain certificates. Like even though if you have good skills, if you are not certified in that particular certificate, it's gonna be really hard for you to get qualified for that job. So other than that, if I have to give example, suppose if you are looking for a driving job, it's gonna be very basic example. And if you don't have driving license, that's the main thing, right? It's gonna matter 80% because each and every employer know when they are hiring a fresher guy that they need to learn a lot of new skills, but what they are looking for is like they are able to grab that new skills or not. And third point, which gonna be where to find particular job posting, and where are we gonna find that particular job, and if we apply there we have higher chances to get interview call instead of getting ignored. So like, as per my experience and as per my observation, there are many platforms like LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, etc., etc., in each and every country. But what matters a lot, as per my belief and experience, first thing always go on company's website, right? I know that now many people already know that, but sometimes what they do, like if they get that same particular job posting on the LinkedIn, they're gonna apply there and they're just gonna leave from there and just gonna wait for that particular reply. So why I'm saying that? So that's the reason behind that particular point. If you're gonna go and apply on company's website, there are more higher chances to get reply, because now you are way more ahead compared to the list of lots of application on LinkedIn or Indeed or wherever it is, and it's easy to access for that particular guy. Other than that, on a second number, I prefer Indeed instead of LinkedIn. And I'm saying that when you are applying for a new job, like new graduate or freshers, because on Indeed you get lots of job application from real small companies, so the chances are way more higher and employer really look your applications. On LinkedIn, the mostly job posting require more than 3 year experience, 4 year experience. That's why I'm saying that Indeed is more accurate and efficient while you're getting your first job. Other than that, you have to be always look for the new job posting on Indeed. Just don't try to apply which is like 15 days old, or try to avoid. Sometimes it works, but usually, and there's a whole different method how to apply, which is crazy thing. So yeah, as I said, just don't get lost in a lots of job application. Just try to work on first company's website, second Indeed, and the third would be your priority as a LinkedIn job searching post. While you're getting everything, like you got the location, you know where to find the right job posting very early compared to other guy. The most important thing is resume. It matters a lot, because while you're applying for job posting, and if you're not familiar with that particular guy or that company, so the employer and HR, now I'm gonna talk about their perspective. They're gonna judge you on base of your resume and your cover letter, because me or that HR guy or that general manager and anybody can easily identify on base of your resume that how much passionate or how much curious or how much whatever you're gonna say, like how much really you need that particular job. That's what I'm trying to say. On base of that resume, we can clearly say that, and you can think about that as well. If the resume is not perfectly formatted, each and every word is not like organized, then it's really hard to get selected, because there are lots of application. And that's why I'm saying that you have to be very, very, very sharp in your resume. What quality should be available in your resume? First, it should be clean and neat, nicely formatted in a professional way. Second thing, it should be crispy. When I say that, like, don't use just general normal words which everybody is using, because whoever is reading your resume, they're gonna be bored by just normal, hey, I have work computer skills, I have communication skills, time management, project management. It's not gonna be effective, and you're just gonna be rejected. So that's why you have to use different, more practical, and the word which are more personal, instead of just getting text from AI generated web. So you cannot just use, you can use AI or Google or internet as a reference to get your idea more polished, or you can use some reference words from there, but try to create the sentences by yourself which looks more personal. Because when employer or general manager is looking at your resume, if they find out that it's more kind of computer based resume, they're gonna be rejecting. That's what I have feel and experience. So always try to write your resume by yourself. Then that it should must cover each and every job requirement the company or the manager wants from you as an employee. So you must be satisfying job requirements, and you must show them in a way that it's not just like you have listed each and every requirement in your resume. Instead of, you can relate that yeah, you have some knowledge, or you have worked, or you are confident to do that particular task, or you can do it easily. So that's how you should be work on your resume. Other than that, yeah, it should be fantastic, because that's the only one thing which can get you an interview. After that, it matters on yourself. But before interview, it's all about your resume, because you are not getting that particular job without, like, if you don't have any references, it's all about resume, right? And many people doesn't have any references while they are immigrated in that particular country, or even if you move in a different city in the same country where you are living, right? So without reference, resume matter a lot, because if it's gonna be professional and formatted, the guy who's checking, they're gonna feel the vibe and check the, yeah, this guy really showed some passion for that particular job. He worked on his resume instead of just applying with the normal his particular resume. So that's matter a lot as per my experience, and I know that that's matter a lot. It shows your efforts toward that particular job. So it should be sharp, professional, and way more highly formatted. Thank you so much for listening. And as I said, these points matter a lot. Other than that, I have like decoded how to get job easily in Canada and USA by my experience, because I got more than 5+ job offers for a full-time field roles, and the annual package was more than 70 grand plus in Canadian dollars. So I know how it works, and now I feel confident even if I need to move to another particular job. If you want a video on that how I particularly get selected for that particular job posting interview compared to 95% students or candidates, just comment that we want next video, and I will try to show you, because that particular point require more than 10 minutes, that how you can get ahead compared to 95+ students. And if you guys really need that, I know it's work always, and it worked for me more than 5 times. I got each and every job without any references, even internship as well. So if you want that video, just comment that I want that particular video. Other than that, please like our video and support us so we can grow and help you guys to make some more videos which are not just normal and generic, which are true, actionable, applicable, and we have already gone through that phase. Okay, all the best to each and everyone.